Captain Awesome and the New Kid, Book Number 3. Chapter 4, P of Dooms and Distractions and Yuck. Now this is our lunch line, Miss Battlesty says to Sally as she proudly pointed out how students get their trays and their forks and wait in line for their foods. Well, duh. Eugene wanted to ask Sally to sit with him and Charlie. He remembered his first day at school and how nice it was that Charlie has sat with him. As the Super Dudes fan, Eugene tried to follow Super Dudes' motto of niceness from Super Dudes number 1, number 15, number 29, and number 158. Being nice is super, so be super nice, dude. Before Agent could say anything to Sally, he smelled a yucky stink. Not the diaper yuck of this nasty Queen Sneaky Pants from Planet Baby, but the stinky yuck of another bad guy, the evil cafeteria cook known as Dr. Spinach. Dr. Spinach was a villain, so yucky. Even his first name was Yuck. Dr. Yuck Spinach. Be alert, Nacho Cheese Man, Eugene whispered. Dr. Spinach is back. And this time he brought his most evil round sidekick. Charlie gasped. No, not the green peas. Yes, peas. Ah! The two boys shouted in unison. You think the other kids in the cafeteria would turn to look, but everyone was pretty much used to Eugene and Charlie shouting, ah! In the lunchtime, yuck! The only vegetables worse than bok choy. Eugene groaned. Taste tubes filled with gravelly bubbles behind Dr. Spinach. Pots and pans foam ever with soggy red pasta poisoned. Welcome to the cafeteria, boys. Dr. Spinach chuckled and evilly toward the end of his curly evil mustache. That's the whole lot of evil, Eugene thought. With his ghastly hairnets and his cracking chicken laugh, Dr. Spinach was determined to serve Eugene and Charlie his yucky green round food of doom. He knows yucky green pea can steal my Captain Awesome superpowers, thought Eugene. Professor Beano Greenstock in Super Dudes number 19 tried to turn Super Dudes into planet food with his smelly progress ray. But his friends, the Rabbit Rangers from Carapia, hop into battles and kick Professor Beano Greenstock right in the cabbage patch. Never doubt the power of long ears and stuffed fur, Super Dude says as he tossed Professor Beano Greenstock onto the compost heap. Eugene and Charlie has no choice. They have to find their way past Dr. Spinach's lunch line of grassy turtle before he could blast them with skull bird of peas. Whatever you do, don't look at him, Eugene warned. His evil spinach eyes will zap you. Chapter 5. The Creature from the Litter Box. Jane has 5 apples. Jimmy has 2 more apples than Jane. Karen has 1 less apple than Jimmy. How many apples does Karen have? Where did those kids got all those apples? Agent wondered. And why in the world why any kids need 6 apples? But still, homework had to be done, and Agent was doing it until he heard a noise outside his window. Meow! What was that? Meow! Again. The cat at the window! Agent was instantly suspicious. What's hit the meow mixer, ready to cut off the hyperverbals at him? Or the very bad kitty make claws with land to scratch? Or something worse? Agent crept into the window. He threw open his curtains. Time to clean your litter box, Katie McCloud. Oh, it was just an ordinary cat on the windowsill. Turbo Will stopped spinning. Turbo gave the cat a cold stare. A funny-looking orange cat that looked like a lot like orange juice if orange juice had 4 legs with little white stripes and green eyes. Ew, peas! A sight of green made Agent think of the hates vegetable. Agent decided right away to call it Funny Cat. Funny Cat jumped through the open window. Turbo raced into the far edge of his cage and turned his back to the cat with a surge. Agent had always wanted a cat, and Captain Awesome could use another refillable sidekick, especially one that could use its claws of goodness to catch an evil mouse or climb an evil tree. Agent rubbed Funny Cat's head. Purr, the cat purred. Mom and Dad would never go for another pet. Agent sighed as he carried Funny Cat back to the window. A thought popped onto his head. They don't have to know about Funny Cat yet, right? I bet you have all kind of awesome cat powers, Agent says. Turbo began running as fast as he could on his wheel. Meow, the cat lazy meowed and licked its paw. I knew it. You probably got 9 leaves and you can always land on your feet. The possibilities excited Agent. Oh, what if Captain Awesome had a cat sidekick? Oh man, that would totally grow up Mr. Jules. Turbo stopped spinning on his wheels and looked right at Agent. Zip, fold, fuck. In the flash, Agent made a comfy bed for Funny Cat and his closet when jumped into his own bed. He pulled the cover to his head, safe and swung with the thought of having a new furry friend in the battle against the bad guys. And then came that howl he could know anywhere. Mr. Droll was back. Ow! Agent bolted right in his bed. Look like the dangerous dog is up past his bedtime, Agent says to Funny Cat and Turbo. Yes. Come on, Turbo, let's introduce Mr. Droll to the newest member of the Sunnyview Superhero Squad. Time to give the tag-wailing dog Bobber a meowful. Chapter 6. Funny Cat has the brother? Squeak, squeak, squeak. Dr. Yuck Spinach pushed the squeaky cart paw high with box of frozen peas down the hall of Sunnyview Elementary. Peas, peas, peas. Good for your heart. Peas, peas. You'll get a good start. Peas for lunch and peas for dinner. Eat your peas and be the winner, he sang. Per evil. After After the spinach disappeared into the cafeteria, Eugene and Charlie stepped right out from their hiding place behind the bathroom door. The boys scattered down the hall and outside. Not even evil could make them miss recess. Sally sat by herself on the step and quietly stared at her shoes. Again. Hey, what's wrong, Sally? Eugene says. Sally burst into tears. I never wanted to move to Sunnyview. I hate this place. I want to stay with my friends. And worst of all, Sally says, Mr. Whiskerworth has run away. Mr. Whiskerworth? Scored? Charlie asked. Is that's your dad? No, my cat. What does your cat look like? Eugene asked. Sally pulled out the picture of Mr. Whiskerworth. He has orange, like a color of orange juice. If orange juice has 4 legs with little white stripes and green eyes. Ew, peas. The sight of green made Eugene think of the hated vegetables. Mr. Whiskerworth looked just like Funny Cat. Eugene thought maybe they're brothers. Before Eugene could say anything, Sally burst into tears again and ran back into the classroom. So she's so upset she's going to miss recess, Eugene says, for surprise. Wow, I don't think it was possible to be that upset, Charlie replied. This sounds like a job for the Sunnyview Superhero Squad, Eugene says. The boys were about to leap into action and find the guilty Whiskerworth nappers when the boys called out from the screens behind them. We're going to beat you today, Eugene. It was Mike Francis. Bernie Melnick was at his side and stabbed a finger toward the 2 boys. Yeah, Bernie wasn't much of the talker. Bernie and Mike were both epic swing jumpers. They could launch themselves off the swings like 2 elementary school bananas and in the slingshot. But could they beat Captain Awesome and Nacho Cheeseman? Let's flash the Melnick beware, Eugene says. Intergalactic swing jumping is one of my many playground superpowers. Bravely, Captain Awesome and Nacho Cheeseman grabbed their swings and prepared to jump through the ring of Saturn.